2 years ago, we were speaking about an industry ready to rebuild. 12 months ago, an industry ready to return to growth. And the phrase I'm still hearing more, and at the event last year, was cautious optimism. I think that still rings true. Many people speak to me about Mining Indaba being a barometer of our industry. And for those of you looking for clues, looking at Mining Indaba as to the health of the industry, I only have good news to report. More delegates than ever before, 12% up year on year. Over 500 investors, analysts and deal makers, an increase of 15% year on year. Not to mention over 200 mining companies here to do deals. And what we found in our research is we're finding that there is a significant appetite for investment in targeted areas. We've seen the appetite for battery metals still not filled. We have a battery metals day. We have seen growth in places, challenges in others. We've seen continued exploration by juniors, keen to enjoy the lag following the majors past cost-cutting even exercises. We're seeing continuing focus on technology and digitalisation, perhaps not overdue for our industry. Now, it seems that world-class deposits are harder to find, but those that do are in great shape. Those that take risks and are innovative, and with a bit of luck, now have choices of routes to capital. Traditional equity investment, also we're seeing more from private equity, and strategic investment from mining corporates. You'll also notice we've changed our tagline to champion Africa's sustainable economic growth. I think it better sums up our role in the industry and what we want to achieve. As investment decisions become more holistic and take into consideration a wider range of issues, and a longer-term view, our responsibility to us, from us to you, is to provide access for all those stakeholders. And that's why you'll see 37 ministers from countries who understand the importance of regulation and relationships within the mining industry to drive investment into their countries. You'll see more mining companies ever before, from majors to mid-tiers to juniors, all looking at how to grow sustainably. And our job is to be here to support you to do that. So what about us? What are we doing to be sustainable? Well, as a team, we have a real desire to do the right thing. Everything we use and everything you'll see in this event for the next 3 days, we source here in South Africa. We don't bring anything in from outside. The last outstanding item was the delegate bags, which we've now made throughout the year in local townships. We recycle the wood material and waste for local schools. We're an anchor sponsor of the Leaders and Extractors and African Development Programme, and you'll see those students here this week. We have an official charity. This year we'll be making a donation to Cotlands, who support early childhood development. We engage with the communities around us, like you do, like the alternative Mining Indaba, who now feed into our sustainability agenda. We believe in supporting diversity. We've been working closely with Women in Mining South Africa and Women in Mining UK, to ensure that we deliver a more balanced agenda. We believe we'll be delivering this year the most diverse group of speakers in our industry. We believe we're the catalyst behind driving spend and jobs into Cape Town, and also alongside billions of dollars of investment into the continent. We have now given a full bursary scholarship to a UCT student for an MPhil looking at what is the impact of Mining Indaba on not just Cape Town, but on policy and investment in Africa. Looking to next year, we already have exciting investment plans to make an even better meeting system platform and deliver more exciting content. So back to this year, and what can you expect to see? Well, celebrating our 25th anniversary in style, I have to mention the 2 speakers on this stage tomorrow. We're delighted to have His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. The President of Ghana will be joining us here at 9 AM on Tuesday. Then, at 3 PM, we then have the President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa. Now, I think it's fair to say they're going to be quite exciting and busy speeches and well attended. So we're going to be live streaming that in our stage B and C as well. They're going to be preceded and followed by the most wide-ranging and most spectacular lineup of speakers we've ever seen at Mining Indaba, including our host minister, Honourable Gwede Mantashe. As I mentioned earlier, we now have a Battery Metals Day at Mining Indaba for the first time. Not only there will you hear from the mining companies, analysts and investors that you may see at other events, but here we're delivering the customers. We're delivering Ford, Panasonic and Honda, who are going to be shaping our industry. You're going to see a new investment pavilion this year. The expanding area brings together a group of 500 plus investors and deal makers with over 35 junior mining companies, and a forum to discover and learn some of the most exciting investment opportunities in Africa. Finally, I'd like to point you in the direction of the investment battlefield competition. Some of you have seen it before. 22 of the newest, most exciting mining companies will be competing in a commodity-based rounds against each other in like a Dragon's Den or Shark Tank environment. Something that's been a real highlight for the last year or two. I, like always, am really proud to be standing here. The whole team are proud, and I'm here the one person who's representing Mining Indaba. We're committed to delivering the best event and best platform for you.
I stand here with much delight, honored and privileged as chair of the advisory board of the Investing in African Mining Indaba, to echo my colleagues Alex Gross's warm welcome to so many of you this morning as we open the 25th Mining Indaba on African soil in Cape Town. Let me start off by expressing our sense of appreciation for the positive climate within which this Mining Indaba takes place. Compared to this time last year, South Africa is a totally different country, characterized by higher levels of business confidence, better quality of leadership, as well as a greater sense of partnership between the Ministry of Mineral Resources, the voice of industry that is the Mineral Council of South Africa. Secondly, we look forward to a first of many presidential days which will unfold tomorrow, when an unprecedented sequel of keynote addresses will be rendered by the heads of states of Ghana and South Africa. We hope that captains of industry, key stakeholders and investors will cherish this historic engagement. Most importantly, make good use of the opportunity it presents to engage policymakers at both the ministerial and presidential levels in the quest to creating and perpetuating lasting, mutually beneficial partnerships between the public and private sectors in African mining. In between the various Indabas, we've been listening to the feedback from most of you, and we've discerned that there are 6 key issues, if I, in the limited time I have, can just browse through those. We discern that a lot of things that keep most of you awake at night as key decision makers is firstly, the ongoing need for a sense of aligned vision in the context of Africa 2063 and Africa Mining Vision. And to this end, it is imperative to make 2019 a year of mutually beneficial partnerships and complementary sustainability. Integrated socioeconomic contribution is the other top of mind matter we've picked up. And the big issue here being to ensure that efforts of contributing towards society, be it in housing, be it in all sorts of things that mining houses contribute, that they happen in a coordinated manner without duplicating efforts. Thirdly, that there needs to be a sense of shared meaning around the 4th Industrial Revolution, its impact on mining, on workers and communities. The key consideration being how the 4th Industrial Revolution can occur in a framework of mutual benefit to mining companies and social license stakeholders. The 4th matter is the matter of diversity and inclusivity. These have become key concerns around the globe within mining. Most importantly, what we noticed from the launch of the Trust Barometer in Davos is that there are key concerns raised by women around their inclusion in boardrooms in mining houses. Fifthly is a matter of safety and zero harm. Successful mining is impossible without these considerations of ensuring that we have no harm in the communities where we trade and operate. And the 6th matter being the matter of creating new growth opportunities, that as mining houses harvest new growth opportunities through new minerals that emerge from the digital economy, that go into smartphones, into tablets, into smart cars and many other such, that shared benefits accrue to communities and all stakeholders. Let me remind us once more, Madiba, the founding father of our democratic republic, speaking on 8 November 1994 at the 104th anniversary of the Chamber of Mines said, and I quote, "We are consequently called upon to find a dynamic vision and strategy which will give mining a significant role in the future as it has had in the past." And I quote further, "The mining industry, by virtue of the place it occupies in our economy, is in a position to make a special contribution to the transformation of our society, which should have as its central objective improving the quality of life of all citizens." As we interact with you over the next few days through this platform which is created for you to engage in meaningful dialogues and exchanges, we note, as Alex, my colleague, has already indicated, that Invest in Mining Indaba promises to grow and become a mega event over the next 50 years, with its value chain delivering meaningful economic benefit to the local economy of Cape Town, the Western Cape, South Africa, and the continent. Mining is the bedrock of Africa's industrial development. I wish to implore on you and to draw inspiration from our legendary president, founding president. And as I close, let me share and let you draw inspiration from his words when he said, "We recall the joy and excitement of a nation that had found itself, the collective relief that we had stepped out of our restrictive past, and the expectant air of walking into a brighter future." Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention.